and you don't remember the good or the bad, you might, So there are ways to just take it a little further if you can.
Yeah. It seems like, man, all the interesting people, everyone who is like have a calling on their life, right? It seems like they've all been through a lot of crazy stuff, right? And I know that I'm familiar with your story, and just for those who aren't, man, I mean, there's a lot of people who don't know that you were a product of child abuse and that you were actually on America's Most Wanted, man. Can you touch on that a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. Well, I mean, everybody got a cool ass story. If you talk to anybody in this world, everybody been through a little something. My little something was what my mom went through. Um, Happened to be found by John Walsh, and eventually being brought home, and foster homes after that.
So you were kidnapped, correct?
Abusive motherfuckers, and yeah, abusive motherfuckers after that. It was
Yeah.
more of, hey, I'm not going to understand your trials. So it's like even after that, no understanding on, hey, this guy's been through some tragic stuff. Maybe I need to get his kid a hug. Maybe I need to show him, what a man, how a man would raise his son. These are the kind of different things that I wasn't able to learn. So I had to learn to be my own father. And then when I met my homeboys, everybody played daddy at certain times. I was dad when the heat came on. We're about to get killed and we're in a situation on the streets. I was dad. I'm the guy you give the gun to. I'm gonna go crazy over my niggas. When it comes to making it, Lele was dad. When it was, or when it comes to giving us that was Papa then. So we all played that, and that was kind of like how my life was patterned after that. But yeah, man, that's the tragic story, man. I was kidnapped. I was found by John Walsh, and I'm here now, man. And I met my buds, and man, and everything's been going good from there. It's been ups and downs, but the ups is what I want people in the world to know.
Yeah.
So they don't focus on anything other than this good stuff you and me are trying to put out there to society, man.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with people who go through a lot of negativity. Like you can't appreciate the sunlight without being in the midst of darkness. You can't appreciate the good times without going through the bad times. And I think that's
Dude,
one. That's
I had somebody just say that, dude. You are super correct. Didn't mean to cut you off. Keep going.
yeah. No, I'm just gonna say that's why the scriptures say that he who is forgiven of much loves much. Their level of devotion is just out of this world. How thankful they are to see another day, to take another breath, when they know that, man, I should be dead, right? I shouldn't even be here right now, but I made it. I get to live another day. I get to tell my story. I get to be a light to someone else who's going through that same darkness that I went through. That's why it's so important to tell your story, man, to put those truths out here on the internet to people face to face wherever, man, just to encourage people who are going through some dark times, man, because everybody's out there who has questions and stuff. So yeah, man, I appreciate what you're doing.
I mean, look, man, it's a mentality. It's a way of life. So I'm always, there to be free to conversations and to open up about myself. And